Hello everyone, I'm SteampunkMiner and welcome back to Lands of Zankar. And you might have noticed I sound different. I actually have a nice mic all set up with a Blue Yeti, which is pretty exciting and it's sounding pretty awesome as well. So today, let's get right into it. What we're going to be working on, well, I've been working on a little bit off camera to gather up a bunch of resources here because we're finally going to get over to starting working on the rocket factory over there, and it's going to be built in a couple stages. So the first stage is going to be the sugarcane farm, so we can get paper for the rockets. And the next phase we'll move on to the creeper farm, and then from there we might work on the outside or potentially, wow, words man, words. Potentially we would look into adding something else into the factory. I'm not sure. I thought possibly doing some kelp, so we could do some good fuel source for our smelter here, and I might even put in a new auto smelter there as well, which might be a good idea. That could really help. The one that's down there right now, it's a bit derpy, but that being said, let's move on. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of building blocks here for the most part and some sugarcane to get started. I got some rails going, and I got a little bit of piston, observer, and hopper action going on here, but my iron supply is very, very low. So what I've been doing in the meantime is I've got all this gold here that I am going to be taking with me to do some shopping, because I need to buy some iron. I also need to buy some redstone so I can build up redstone components like pistons and servers. So I gotta go buy those, and while I'm over there I can restock and check on the shops as well. So let's head on over there and see how much we can get purchased. Oh, there was something I noticed right before I was headed off to the shopping area. We've got a bunch of gold blocks in here. So if we look at this, is thank you for the music. This is from the Christmas festival. I provided, I believe it was 3 or maybe 4 gold blocks. Yes, 4 gold blocks, and these 26 belong to Hava. So I actually needed to give those back to Hava. So I will put those in here for later, and then I can add these 4 blocks in here so I can use them. Alrighty, this is future Steam here. So I was having some trouble with the filter settings for my mic, and half the audio was cutting out, and it was really hard to understand what I was talking about. So I'm doing a little bit of a recreation. So I came in here, popped in here, Ooh, let's restock the nether wart. Did that, all restocked. Good, good. A little bit of gold in there, more gold to spend. Everyone, oh yeah, glass shop. This is really cool. Dream recently built a glass shop along with some quartz and rods, which is pretty cool. I like this. We got some other new shops here. We got the bee and the witch. And I went over here to the witch one, which I wasn't sure if it was initially, if it was set up yet or not, if they moved the witch over, but they did indeed move the witch over here. Bought a bunch of redstone, bought more than I intended, but that's okay. Or was it over there? I bought more than I intended, but then I went over there, grabbed some iron from the iron golem over there, and yeah, then I headed back to the factory location. Alright, we've made it back to the Tinker's Reserve here, and I have done a little bit of work here. I've been able to get some of these like railings in place on the staircases on both sides of this little bridge. And oh, I also did this. I want to show you guys this. I put a little support beams in underneath this. That looks pretty cool, I think. Let's get holding it up. And then if we run on over here and quickly get to our bed, you can see I did this one as well. I have not quite gotten to this point because I was running out of stone. Oh man, materials and keeping up with materials is quite difficult sometimes. I also ran out of dark oak when I got up to this point, so yeah, that's definitely something I need to do, is gather some more stone and dark oak. But I have prepared this area to be able to start construction on the sugarcane portion of the rocket factory. So let's slip. Wow, I cannot word today. Slip. Let's sleep here real quick, and then we can get started on this. hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I think it's pretty cool to do time lapses of redstone contraptions. It's pretty cool to see them come together. But I do have a few little bits and pieces that I have left over. This is not quite finished. I need to set up this system all the way down. It's the hopper minecart to be able to pick up any sugarcane that will be under on this dirt here. And then I need to build a shulker loader here to gather all of the sugarcane. So all the minecarts will come up to this very end path and all the sugarcane will funnel down into the shulker loader, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I ran out of materials once again. The trouble with materials, it's kind of ridiculous. But Hava did come and give me a nice stack of iron blocks, but unfortunately that wasn't enough either. Oh man, this thing took so much iron. I hope it's worth all the iron I put into this, but yeah, you know, it looks cool. I like it. So fortunately, I am out of time, out of materials, and that's gonna be it for this episode. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.